Hello guys and welcome back to another anime Vanguards video. Yeah, in today's video we're gonna get all of the new Berserk update units. We're going to get the Griffith, which cursed Eclipse Circle in every anime Vanguards stages, and we also gonna get the Strugler, aka Guts. So yeah, before continuing, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and let's start right away. We're going to get all of the units one by one, going from not that good units to the best units of the update, and the last one will be Guts. Not because he's the best unit, but because it's Guts, okay? So yeah, now we're gonna start off the Witch. To be honest, I don't remember what is her name, but I have actually already got her. Let's try to get the King or the Witch. I just want to get other units like the King or the Witch, and you'll get the MMT. We're getting two witches in the same multi. Okay, that's kind of rare. And now let's see the Witch. Let's go and try to evolve her. I can evolve her right away, but I need the takedowns. Yeah, I have forgot about that. So yeah, now let's finally do this, and boom, we're getting the Witch Disciple. Oh yeah, here goes the Witch Disciple, and she looks beautiful. Actually, this cosmetic is very good. Sadly, I don't have the shiny version, so I can't equip any cosmetics. Anyways, let's go and see what she can do. This is the first and the only unit which I will showcase in the sandbox, as yeah, I have her only at the level 1. To be honest, I thought that you can level up your units in the sandbox, but turns out you can't. Still, this is a 4 placement character. Yeah, Ethereal would be insane on her, but she's not that crazy of a damage dealer. Obviously, she's not, as again, only 4 placements, but she's full E on the last upgrade. She has 2 passives. The first passive allows her to get the positive elements in any game mode that is buffing elements. So, for example, if you have the 500% buff for the fire elements in the tournament, she will still get this buff, even though she's vines, or I mean the nature elements, which is obviously very good. If it will work like that, maybe not. That's why this unit might be us. Anyways, she can only receive 1 buff per stage with this passive, which is not that good. And the second passive, her attacks inflicts and nullifies for 10 seconds on hit, and if his ally is stunned, boost the damage by 50% for the duration of the stun. Obviously, it's working like only units which are immune to stun, or the allies that can clarify themselves, which is going to be the next unit which I'm going to showcase, as yeah, there is like nothing more for me to show about the Witch actually. Obviously, it's not her final damage, but her DPS is not that insane, even though she has 4 placements. So yeah, not that insane of a unit. Let's switch up for the next unit. I don't know why, but I have forgot to make like any footage for the skeleton guy, so let's pretend that I got him from the banner right now. Wow, I'm so lucky. I managed to get the King. How do we evolve him though? Let's go for the evolve station and find out. Let's see, here goes the King, and to evolve the King we need 12 X swords, which we can get from the legend stage, and a bunch of essence stones. And with the magic of editing, boom! Oh my god! I have evolved him. So yeah, I already have the King Apostle. Here you go. He has all of the Z plus stats, which means that this unit is good. Or not? I guess it's time to find out. Okay, we have the Apostle King here. I'll also showcase him in the infinite modes, I mean in the sandbox, as why not. And yeah, this unit is actually very good. To be honest, I would probably showcase him later after the Griffith showcase, as actually he's better than Griffith just because of his passives. Firstly, let's look at his damage. His damage is good, even though he is only level 31. He is getting this half cone attack, which is actually very tasty. After this, he's getting the kinda low SPA circular attack, but on the last upgrade, which is kinda expensive, he's becoming full AoE with some good range and very good SPA. Obviously, he is at Z pluses. I gave him all of the Z pluses, but still, his damage on the last upgrade is very good, and this is not the reason why this unit is good. He has some insane passive. The first one is Demonic Body, which allows him to ignore all of the debuffs, and those debuffs buffing this unit, which is insane. So for example, if the debuff was like minus 100% of attack, so your unit does no damage, he will gain 100% of a damage buff, so he'll like twice his damage, which is insane. And also this unit is immune to being branded. Branded is the Griffith ability, we'll talk about this later. Another passive is Fated Savior. If a unit on the map is inflicted with status effect or debuff, this unit will teleport to the location, clearing them of the status effect or debuff after 3-second delay. This passive is good and not that good by a couple of reasons. Sometimes it just ruins the placement of your King Apostle. For example, if you want to dev here, but then your unit over here gets debuffed, this dude will teleport to him and ruin all of your placements. So usually it's usable when you're placing like an Ascanor here, you're placing the King Apostle here. Now the Ascanor will get stunned or something, and the King Apostle from over here, and maybe like even from here, will teleport for the Ascanor to help him. And yeah, this is actually insane. Let's for example give the Exploring modificator. Now Ascanor will get stunned by the units killed. So as you can see, Ascanor got stunned and those King Apostles teleport to clear this stun. Let's check this out again as I want to show you this. So I'm placing all of those King Apostles over here, and boom, they are teleporting to clear the stun from the Ascanor. Obviously, they are getting stunned by themselves, which is not that great, but against some stun for like 17 seconds or the sneeze effect, this is actually very good. So yeah, these King Apostle units is actually absurdly good. Maybe even better than Griffith, but we will see. So yeah, now let's move on the next unit of the video, which will be the Griffith. Yeah guys, same situation. I have forgot to record any footage of the Griffith. So how do you actually get him? You can get him from the new Eclipse event. As you can see, there is the new events bar and there is the new event random sacrifice domain. Make sure that it's turned on, so when you will hop up in the game, you will have a 1% chance to get an Eclipse from wave 1 to wave 10. As yeah, after wave 10, Eclipse can't occur. So what is the Eclipse? Basically just an Eclipse from Berserk. The location changes for the Eclipse theme, and just tons of monsters are starting to go for your units. Yeah, you need to defend your units in the Eclipse mode, and this might seem to be tough, but it's actually not. Let me show you how the Eclipse looks like. As you can actually summon it with a Griffith, everything turns like this, you see, and boom, we're getting an Eclipse. Now, even though the regular monsters are going by the paths, and monsters from the Eclipse are starting to spawn, and they are going for your Griffith. I mean, they will go for your units. And this is the way I got him. I got the Eclipse before placing any units. I got Eclipse on wave 1. And if you don't have any units to defend, monsters don't have any units to eat, and just like that you can get a Griffith actually. So yeah, if you'll be lucky enough, if you are getting an Eclipse, you can just get Griffith out of placing no units. But how do you evolve Griffith? Again, through his ability. So yes, you can see to evolve Griffith we need the awakened egg, but how do we awaken our egg? For me here it's already activated, but for you you will need to do 200 sacrifices or something like that. How do we do those sacrifices? We just need to place our Griffith on the field. We need to use the I sacrificed, we need to summon the Eclipse, and then all of the enemies will get the Berserk mark. We need to kill those enemies, and that's how we're getting the 200 kills. Then all we have to do is just to click evolve, and boom, we're getting the Griffith, the Falcon sacrifice. And yeah, now let's go and showcase this dude. And now Griffith is actually kinda weird of a unit. His idea is cool and at the same time not that cool, to be honest. In regular stages, I don't think that you will need to use Griffith, but in some modes like in PvP, Griffith is like meta now, as you don't need to spend almost any yen on upgrading him. What I mean by that? As you can see, Griffith can attack. He has the full OE circle, but he just can attack, and he has the I sacrifice ability. When we will hit this I sacrifice ability, the Eclipse will appear, and we will need to defend all of our units so they will not get deleted. For these strats, I'm using the weather report. I'm placing him like this, and those 4 weather reports can easily defend the Griffith. It will be kinda hard as the enemies are kinda tanky, but now I'll kill them all and disable the enemies. If I can do this, can I? I guess not. Now we can, okay. And now let's pop up the I sacrifice ability. Now the Eclipse will appear and nothing happens. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can pop up Eclipse in the sandbox. Oh damn it. Okay, so now let me show you why the Griffith is actually crazy. It's wave 2, but I'm going to place him right away. Now I'm going to start placing the weather reports so they can defend our Griffith. And already at the wave 3, I'm ready to pop up the Griffith's ability. I sacrifice. We are summoning the Eclipse. Boom. Eclipse occurs, and now we'll need to defend all of those demons which are going for us. Sometimes weather reports can't deal with the enemies. My weather report has those stats, he has a dead eye, but yeah, sometimes he's kinda unlucky if the stage is tough and there are a bunch of enemies at the waves. You just can't tap with the weather reports. But all in all, even if we lose one or two of the weather reports, we just don't need to lose our Falcon, as if I remember right, you can't lose him. To be honest, I don't even know if you need to defend like this, but if I remember right, you can lose the Falcon. So yeah, we are easily defeating our Falcon. The Eclipse is going to be a very long one. It's gonna last for a long time, but now we're just farming, we're upgrading our farm. Sadly, we're not getting gold out of those demons, which is kinda unlucky, but that's okay. And on the wave 5, we're getting this version of the Griffith. In this version, he have 3 passives. The first one says that this unit attacks and inflicts repulse, and also if Griffith attacks an enemy with repulse, he deals 30% more damage to it, and also apply a slow for 10 seconds, which is a lot. The next passive tells us that for every ally tower branded, he increases the damage by 5% and range by 1, and the last passive tells us that this unit ignores 30% damage reduction, and when attacking a slowed enemy, this amount is increased to 50 instead. So yeah, not that insane, but we can forget about upgrading our Griffith right now. We can pop up the Eclipse right away the second time. I could do this at the wave 5. Right now we're at the wave 7, but still I guess we will be able to do this in the 15 wave game mode. So now yeah, the Eclipse occurs another time. The demons are starting to go all over the place, but if I remember right, they are not that insane, like they have the same health. Also, our towers got branded. I don't know if you can see this effect on your towers, but they got branded. The only unit which cannot get branded is this king, as it said in his passive. So yeah, now all of our weather reports are branded, and the Griffith is getting 20% more damage just because of them. We can also place an Escanor. Griffith is getting 25% damage boost, and it seems like yeah, we haven't lost any of the units, and here goes our Griffith. As you can see, he's full OE. He is changing his attack types. Now he's cone, he can be full OE, so yeah, he has different attack types, and he has bunch of passives. At start, he's staying with the previous form passives, the first 3-1, but he's getting new 3-1. The first one summons the Immortal to fight for him. Griffith automatically maxes him out by himself, and he's getting 2% damage per thin sacrifice. Almost the last passive is called the Weight Falcon. He buffs all allies in range by 40% of the damage, but he debuffs any units that were branded by 20% damage. For every branded ally or enemy, he spawns 1 demon from Ice Sacrifice every 30 seconds, but demon spawns in this way give 100% yen on death. So with Griffith, you can actually like kinda farm, but not that much of a yen. And the last passive, he lowers the damage reduction of all enemies in range by 20%, and he brands applicable ally towers when placed and enemies when spawned. So yeah, Griffith is more as a support, actually not a damage dealer, but he can be an insane damage dealer, to be honest. The only problem about this unit, for example, I don't like this placement of weather reports, but now if I will sell them, Griffith will lose the damage. But now if I'll place the weather report, he will give the 30% buff damage, and as you can see, the buff is actually very significant. For example, this is the right or Escanor damage without the buff. Let's pop up the ultimate and look at this damage. This damage is actually good. He has 4x damage multiplier. This is actually insane. So yeah, Griffith is actually very good support. He costs almost nothing to place, and this unit is kinda cool, even though you need to do like the whole ritual to place him. Anyways, let's go and get other units called the Smith. And nah, he's not better than Griffith, I just forgot about him. Was able to get the GG, the secret unit. Sadly, he's not shiny, but still, this is cool. This is like my 7th rate or something, and when I'm getting the top 1 reward, so I dealt the most damage, I'm getting the secret. So this video will not be only about Berserk units, but also about the new Rift character, the new Rift unit, which is very cool. Would be very cool if you don't need to evolve him actually. So please tell me that you don't. Let's go for the evolve station, and let's see. And nah, I need to evolve him. And oh my god, you need bunch of resources. Luckily I don't need the red essences, but I need bunch of other essences. I already have the curse ball. I don't know how I got it, but luckily I have it. But yeah, I need to grind even more. Oh my god. You know what? Nah, I will evolve this unit in the next video. So yeah, this video will be only about the Berserk units. Stay tuned for these GG units video. Now let's get the Smith. To be honest, I don't want to get him. I will probably not use him, but he is good and we need him for the quest and for this video. So let's get him. Boom. We're getting the Smith. And now only two units which we need to evolve is this Smith and Guts. We'll talk about Guts later. Now let's see what do we need to evolve the Smith. And to evolve him, we need the Smith anvils. Luckily, I've got enough. And we need 30 red essences. Oh my god, we need bunch of red essences in this update. I have successfully rolled the Z stat on him just to transfer it later. So yeah, he will not stay within Z plus range, but boom, we're getting the Smith forged. Very good. He's kinda good, actually, not gonna lie. Now let's see what he can do. And all in all, this unit is just a buffer. I mean, not just a buffer. We can place him anywhere on the map, as even though our range is Z+, he has 0.1 range, okay? So let's place him, boom, and he's starting to get the ore stacks. What are those? Let's see. When we take down that occurs, the unit gains 1 ore stack. So every kill equals 1 ore stack. This unit has access to different shops depending on upgrade, and this unit can then craft and apply a weapon to any ally, overriding any weapon that was already on that ally. And for every 3 silver weapons crafted, this unit can craft 1 masterwork for free. What does all of this means? Let's see. Let's open the forge, and as you can see, there is actually a forge. We can craft the iron sword, we can craft an iron spear and iron dagger. For example, let's craft the iron sword, and let's give it for our Eskimo. And as you can see, he's getting 10% damage boost. But now let's upgrade our Smith. Now we have bronze weapons, and they give more buffs, but they cost more. And on the last upgrade, we're getting the masterwork. The forge also upgrades. Now we have the silver weapons. So for example, let's craft the silver sword. Let's give it to our Eskimo, and he's getting minus 30% of the buff. What? Wait, how can I see if he has the silver sword or not? Let's open that Masterwork tab, and as you can see, there are a bunch of swords. The Dragon Slayer sword, the Salamander dagger, the Dragon's Great Shield, the Berserker ammo, and a Sword of Actuation. They all give the different buffs or debuffs. For the Eskimo, the perfect one is Dragon Slayer, as it increases the damage by 40 and damage dealt by darts by 20, so it's a hella of increase of a damage for Eskimo. So yeah, actually this unit is kind of good of a buffer, as he can make an ally immune to debuffs or for the status effects, which is very good. So yeah, now let's give our Eskimo the Silver Dagger. Actually, Eskimo needs an ASPA. Boom, yeah, now he's getting minus ASPA, and now we can craft the Masterwork for free, if I'm getting this right, yeah? So let's give the Dragon Slayer for our Eskimo, boom, and now we don't have enough ores. Oh, wait, I'm dumb, yeah. We're getting the free Masterwork for every 3 silver weapons crafted, and we have crafted only 1. So now we need to craft, for example, the Silver Spear for our Newsman, whatever. Now let's upgrade our Eskimo for things to happen faster. And now let's give our Eskimo again the Silver Dagger, boom. But now we're going for the Masterwork, we're crafting the Dragon Slayer and give it to the Eskimo, boom. We're getting 40% boost of a damage and 20% boost of a DLT, which is actually insane. Now let's pop up the Eskimo ability and look at these DPS. So yeah, the Smith is not that insane of a unit, but he's actually kind of good of a buffer, especially considering that he can make your units go immune to status effects and the debuffs. But now yeah, let's switch for the last unit of the video, which is Guts. Okay, what is the Guts? Let's get Guts. Can I get Guts just like this? Should I do this as... Oh no, I have Gojo, okay. I wanted to get Gojo, but anyways. Yeah, let's get Guts. The Strugler. Let's go. We're getting Jago. Wow, thank you. I don't have that much of a gems, but I guess we'll get the Guts. We're getting him. It was like how much? 30 rolls, and we're getting there. It's not the Strugler, we're getting there. Okay, nice. Let's go. Let's see. Wait. Where is he? Where is the? Wait, where is my Strugler? Okay, here you go. He has 1 damage. This unit has had the astral body injured and cannot fight, so Guts just can attack any units. Okay, let's see how do we evolve the gods, as the units, like, actually can attack. Okay, we need to get the Dragon Slayer. Obviously, we don't need the kills, as unit can attack. But how to get the Dragon Slayer? Probably from the new legend stage. I guess so. Check quest up and click special. Quest up, special. Oh, wait. The Strugler quest. Evolve to Unending Rage units. Unending Rage units. It's probably the new update units or what? So yeah, to get the Gods Ever material, you need to complete the quest. As you can see, the Strugler quest. And yeah, Benchik from the past was goddamn right. You actually need to evolve 2 of the new banner units. Maybe not even banner units, maybe Griffith also. But just evolve 2 banner units, the Smith guy and the Skeleton guy. And you will be done with this quest. But after completing this quest, you will have the next quest, which tells you to bring the Strugler, aka the gods, with the active Eye Sacrifice ability. What does it mean? You need to get the Griffith and activate the Eclipse with the gods in the team. And when you will do this, you'll just get Gods Ever material. That's it. You don't need to do nothing. Gods is almost the easiest unit to evolve in the game. I just know that this video lasts for too long, so let's finally evolve these goddamn gods. Let's click evolve and boom, we're getting the Struggler Rampage. Oh yeah, we're getting the goddamn guts. To be honest, I want to try out his position cosmetic. So let's see, let's click animation and it's kinda ass. It feels like I'm not sitting with my sword. It feels like I'm kneeing, you know, which is not good, obviously. Okay, now let's go and roll the traits on our gods. And actually, I have kinda a lot of traits. For me, for you, it's probably like nothing to be honest, but for me, this is actually kind of good amount of traits. I already have Blitz on my gods. I have almost like no PT, so we'll not even get the mythic trait on PT, but please give it to me just like for nothing, okay? Rolling Monarch would be insane. Oh my god! But we're getting the Fortune, bunch of ranges, Weiger, Range, Scholar, and it's not seem to be like any rainbow traits, and Blitz. Okay, but I want to skip it anyways. I want to gamble. Range, Swift, Weiger, Swift, Range, Weiger, and the last roll, boom, we're getting Weiger 1, obviously. Okay, if I will get more of the technic shots, I will come back. I have rolled for 100 of the rerolls. To be honest, I didn't know that. Still, now let's roll, and let's hope that we'll get at least some mythic trait. It will be not be a Solar, you know? As actually, Blitz is better than Solar, I guess. It feels like it. But we're almost halfway through, and while I was yapping, we are not getting any good traits, not even Blitz, not even Scholar or Solar. I don't remember what Scholar and I don't care about it. We're getting a bunch of the books, the Scholar, yeah. Wait, what is the mythic trait? There, yeah, a Solar. We need to get at least a Solar. Please, game, give me something. Will I showcase the Weiger 1? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't scream, it's too loud. It's like almost a morning for me. I'm deeply in the night and I'm getting a Monarch. Oh my god. Wait, this can be true. Wait. Just for you to know, this is my new account and I have rolled like bunch of rolls on my Escanor. You see, 700 PT for the Ethereal and Monarch. And I was not getting a Monarch, but I got it on Guts. Maybe I'll get it on Escanor now. Just imagine that. But nah. Oh my god. We're getting Monarch Guts. Let's go and showcase this beast. Okay, we are here at the new infinite mode. I thought that it would be a cool idea to bring God here, as like it's his infinite, you know? So yeah, let's turn on the visual effect, so we'll see the visual effects of gods. And yeah, his damage on start is actually good. I mean, he's a Monarch, and this is like my third Monarch in anime Vanguards, so I don't know if it's like a very high damage or not, but I guess it is high damage, okay? Only 3 seconds HPA, but if we'll click the Berserk arm ability, his HPA will become 0. Yeah, he has 0 SPA. Right now we're in anime Vanguards, 0 SPA is actually possible, but sadly unit's SPA scales for the unit's visual effect length, you know, so if God's visual effect will be lasting for 3 seconds, his SPA will be 3 seconds. So yeah, as you can see, right now Gods is stacking up the injury stacks. That's because he plays in the Berserker mode, and if I will disable this ability, he'll get stunned for 31 seconds. Yeah, that's all because of of the injury stacks, because he was in his Berserk armor for too long, and obviously I can pop up this ability. But for some reason, I don't know why, he's able to attack enemies. This is probably from his passives, so let's read them. Every 5 takedowns, this unit spawns a demon enemy, and it gives 100 yen on death, and anytime the demon is killed, he buffs damage by 40% for 10 seconds. Okay, he also have the passive called the Strugler. While this unit is stunned, if an enemy in range is not afflicted with bleed, this unit applies bleed for 20% of its damage for 10 seconds. So that's why the units were dying. When he got stunned, all of the units got bleed. Okay, so Monarch is actually absurdly good on guts. And this unit gains 5% damage per injury stack, and every 10 seconds if there is a bleeding enemy in range, perform attack 1 or attack 3. Okay, so he also have the different attack types. That's why he was attacking differently. I guess he has a full OE on start. And the last passive, Beast of Darkness. If this unit attacks a bleeding enemy, follows up with attack 2 for 50% of this unit damage. Enemies hit by follow-up are repulsed. Okay, so yeah, I guess Guts is an insane of a starter actually. And oh my god, what is this? Yo, this was like a God summon animation? Wait, was it like a rare one? No, it's just God summon animation. There goes a demon and he kills it. And then he appears on the screen. Oh my god, this was a cool animation. Anyways, let's place Guts over here. Now let's finally start to upgrade him. This is his first level damage, second, third. On the fourth one, he's getting the cannon shoot. Now he is a cone. And he actually shoots with his cannon, which is cool. He has only 4-second HPA, so if we'll go for the Berserk armor, he will actually attack very fast, I guess, as his animation is very quick. Yeah, you see, he's actually attacking very fast. But in Berserker armor, he has different attack types. So even though I have a cannon shoot, he's not only attacking with the cannon, but he also does like different attack types, if you can see this. Still, now our guts get stunned because I have access the Berserker ammo. Okay, so let's continue to upgrade our guts. This is his damage, upgrade 5, upgrade 6, he's getting a lot of damage, and now on the upgrade 8, he is becoming a very white line. I don't know if you can see this, yeah, you see, and he has just some insane damage. For me, maybe it's not an insane damage, but the damage is actually tasty. But now let's continue to upgrade him, and on the last upgrade, he is getting insane damage. Yeah, kinda big SPA, but who cares when he can have 0 SPA. Boom. He is becoming full OE character. Oh yeah, this is good. His attack animation reminds me of Igris attack animation, to be honest, like he doing bunch of dashes, and he also a lone sword dude, so yeah, it's kind of like an Igris. But anyways, he has some insane damage. Now let's turn on the Berserker armor. Nice, now he have 0 SPA, and to be honest, I don't see any difference. Like his animation kinda lasts for 7 seconds. Like yeah, he attacks a bit faster, but it's not big of a difference, to be honest. Still, this is just an insane unit. Look at his damage, and he will continue to stack it with the injury stacks. Oh my god, look at this damage. This follow-up combo is insane. Look at this damage. Oh my god, almost 1 million. I guess you can reach 1 million with guts. Yeah, I'm so lucky that I carry Monarch on him. So yeah, I guess that will be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I hope you'll have a good day, even on a night, whatever the time is for you, and see you in the next videos. Take care of yourselves, guys, and peace.